This video, I'm going to show you a little mini scheme here out of the nickel 3-3 mint in college football 26. Very simple defense here. We're going to go in our coach adjustments, auto flip off, defensive motion response is going to be disabled, and we're going to do everything from this hot blitz 3 play. This is, in my opinion, definitely the best play in the formation, maybe in the game. So what you're going to do first and foremost is if you want to set up a send 4 type of pressure off of the right edge, all you're going to do here is you're just going to zone out the players on the left side of the screen. So you see this is kind of what the play art is going to look like. And you're going to kind of hover, if you will, slightly over the top of this guard and tackle. What you'll see is that this guy on the edge has a decent chance of coming in, not 100%. And if they do different types of pass protection, of course, could that change things? Yes, of course it can. But we're only sitting 4. It's really essentially just a base rush, right? It's just a base rush is all it is. You're still going to get good sheds. We're not containing anybody. You don't have to do that. And you have a decent chance of getting somebody home. So now what we're going to go over is what if they do some type of pass protection or whatever to try to stop that blitz. What I like to do is send a 4-man loop blitz. So the way that you're going to do that from this formation is you're just going to slant your defensive line to the left. You are going to go ahead and QB contain, and then you are going to zone out these players on the line of scrimmage here. So we're just going to do a cover 2 type of defense. And the big key with a loop blitz in this year's game is you really want to go ahead and take this linebacker and really be kind of in that same type of spot. But at the snap of the ball, you're going to run to the outside. So you see I'm going to run to the outside. That is going to create that kind of crossfire type of loop, which is another blitz that you have access to. And again, for the most part, is basically just a send 4 base rush that then, they can do different types of slides and potentially be able to block that. So we're going to turn the dial up just slightly ever more so. And the way that we're going to do that is we are going to send 5. So the way that I like to send 5 out of this, I think this is the easiest variation of the defense, is we're literally just going to zone this right of screen guy. And then you can, what I like to do when I send 5 is I typically like to play a roll coverage where we're going to roll to one side. So we'll go ahead and play cover 2 to the left. And it looks kind of like this. You can, if you want to put this guy, I actually like curl flats this year. They play okay. Again, we're still standing in the same spot. That is super important. And what you'll see here is no matter really what slide pro they're going to do, I'm going to get pretty consistent pressure. Of course, I didn't get pressure that time. I'm going to get pretty consistent pressure against this. I'll try to show it one more time. That is the nature of the beast right now in college football, but we'll see if we can get it for you. That time we get the guy blitzing through the gap. Maybe I need to stand just slightly ever so over here to the middle. But basically, you're going to, for the most part, get pretty decent pressure. If you want to contain, you could contain. It'll probably make it a little cleaner. And of course it does. And as you see, you're getting the guy in. This is also a little better once they start to do slide pros or even go into base protection. This blitz gets a little bit better. So I'll show that. This is the base pass protection, and you'll see we get pretty clean, send 5 type of pressure off of that left side. So now what your opponent is going to do is they're going to block a running back because they need to make sure that they pick this up. And so what I like to do is when somebody's blocking a running back, I'll turn this into a cover 2. And now I'm just going to send everybody. I'm going to send 6. It's going to look just like this. And oftentimes you're going to get that linebacker off of the right side to be able to come in. One thing you can do if you want is you can spread your D-line whenever you're sending 6. That sometimes make this a little bit more consistent. And again, I'm just going to block the running back here. And we should see we're able to get some level of +1 type of pressure. So anyways, this is the 3-3 mint, at least some of it. This is kind of one of my favorite ways to play defense right now in this game. If you guys want to get my full 3-3 mint defensive guide, that's going to be in our school community. It's only $10. Gets you access to everything in the school community for just $10. It gets you all access to all of our Madden stuff, college football stuff, all of that. There's a little send 4 up the middle. Decent pressure. One of the things about this game this year is it really is more of an overload type of blitz that I think is going to be important. And the biggest piece of the overload, in my opinion, is really this blitz angle from this linebacker and kind of just slightly ever so changing your hover based on which pressure you're trying to trigger. So Anyways, that is the nickel 3-3 mint, at least some of how I'm liking to run it. And if you guys want to learn the entire defense, I'm going to put a link to my school community down in the description below. And for just $10, you'll be able to get access to all of my offensive and defensive ebooks for both college football and for Madden. Thanks for watching the video, guys. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you over in the school community.